Daily walking, weight loss, fitness time with Dee Dee. I think we're on day 6 now. Making it through that first week with bells on, as they say. And off we go on our daily weight loss walking journey. It is paying off, I have to say. Plus watching what I eat a little bit. No, a lot. Still eating treats every now and then, but really working on making it fat-free, sugar-free treats as soon as possible. However, haven't had the money nor the food stamps to be buying much food, so kind of at the mercy of eating whatever is nearby. So it's been a lot of just your basic starches and what else? Grains, beans, that sort of thing. Nuts and seeds occasionally, and of course fruits and vegetables. Healthy stuff, healthy stuff. Things that our body was made to eat and to subsist and survive on. Anyway, this is what I am sporting today. Not going to work today, just going for a walk today. Then to the food pantry, and then back again. The belly's starting to get smaller, as you can see. Weight loss happening very slowly, but happening as a result of walking and fitness on the side, as well as eating healthy. There's our favorite bird friend following me around as usual. I have a new phone case, y'all. So now I don't have to stop to flip the phone around. All I have to do is tap the number or tap the camera on the bottom and it'll flip around so you can see the outside world where I'm walking. Let's do that now. Check that out. How easy was that? It's actually not my new phone case. It's my husband's case. Because yesterday at work, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to move something and had the phone in my hand and dropped it and boom, cracked. So he said, why don't you just take my case for work and I'll take your phone. So we switched and I have this phone case. I'll switch it back to my beautiful face if you like. If you don't like, whatever. Okay. It is a sunny day. There's the sunshine. Oh, you can see that one up in the sky. A little round ball up there. Whoop, over there behind the tree now. That's the sunshine shining through. One of my weight loss accountability partners says that she can't, and she watches my videos sometimes, she can't walk without being winded. Like, I could do it. And I'm thinking, I probably don't walk as fast as she does. I don't know. I'm not walking that fast. I only have little legs. So for me to walk the amount she walks, or like the gait that she does where she spreads her legs to walk like this, I can't do that. I have tiny little legs. So I probably don't walk with as big a stride as she does, and that's why I'm not winded. I don't know. Maybe that's not it. I'm not sure. She'll probably watch this and tell me later, no, that's not why. I don't know. I'll find out later when I talk to her. Also, supposed to have my morning talk with Miss Amber, my daughter. Our little Job study. That's what we're doing right now. We're reading the book of Job together and discussing it. Uh-oh. I just reconnected. Okay, sorry, I just reconnected. Said something went wrong. Reconnect. Anyhow, she might remember that I'm going to the food pantry today too. That might be why she didn't give me a Marco Polo call yet. I have been kind of wondering just how far to trek in order to get in the 30 minutes, you know. I'm not sure how long of a walk that would be. I've often thought about venturing around the block to see how long that would take, how long of a walk that would be. I don't think it would be a whole hour, depending on which part of the block I walk around. There's some side streets here I could walk down, but I'm not ready to adventure out quite that far yet. Let me make sure I have my chat on in case anybody said boo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and thank you for coming to the Delusion Dispel. Add on a couple extra minutes. I'm going to walk down this other street we haven't been down yet and turn around and walk back that way. Because unfortunately, the streets here don't go into each other. They're kind of weird like that. I really feel like walking. I actually have arthritis in my lower back. So walking is the best thing you can do as long as you're not, in extreme pain. They like you to walk a bit. It's healthy for your back muscles and stuff. So walking we shall go. So yes, we are down this side street and the wind is starting to be pretty cold because it's now blowing towards my face instead of towards my back. So I am going to turn around here. You'll get a little gander at my neighbor's house there over there. Right there. And let's go back down that side street from whence we came. Look at this little tiny house over here. It looks abandoned. It doesn't look like anybody's there at all. That's a nice house though. It's bigger than my house I live in now. Huh. There's no for sale sign on it or anything. And they got a little garage here. Interesting. That'd be cool to live there, I guess. I'd have to fix it up quite a bit. It looks pretty run down. My house actually looks like it's in better condition than that one, but that one's bigger than mine. Would give me ample space. Anyhow. I have to keep stopping and pulling my sock out of my shoe. You guys ever have that problem if you wear those like little tiny footy socks? I don't know what they're called. I always call them footies because they just cover your foot. They don't go up your leg. I put those on this morning, but I think I'm going to toss this one in the trash because it doesn't want to stay on my foot for nothing when I walk. There's no elastic whatsoever in the ankle part. That Target thing really bothers me, like really bothers me. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I really don't. I don't know if that's why I hear gunshots down here all the time, because people are shooting at that tree. I mean, I guess I could say better shooting at the tree than an animal. Who knows? Crazy things that go on around here. Maybe next time I hear the shooting, I'll venture down the street, be sneaky, and see what's going on. I probably won't even be here. I'll probably be at work when they're doing it. Because it usually happens like early in the mornings. So I don't know. So apparently the grains of the earth bread, but it originally comes from a grocery store, is not cutting it for me. It's making me clogged up and congested and not cool. So looks like we're going to stick with wraps, because wraps don't seem to do that to me. I don't know if there's just less gluten in them, which would make sense, or what it is, but yeah, I can't with the bread. And the bread has been keeping me from losing the weight I want to lose too, so not worth it. The only kind of bread I should eat probably is like natural seeded bread, what's it called? Sprouted bread. Like Ezekiel bread, or just something that says sprouted bread. I do okay with that. That doesn't hinder the weight loss, but that other stuff sure does. So just by going up that street a little ways, guys, that added on probably at least a few minutes. So it put me up at the 10-minute mark. A little bit over, almost 11 minutes now. So yeah, it put me at about the 10-minute mark. So I think we'll keep that little extra clip on there when we walk to have that extra time in our pace. By the way, whoops, sorry about that. By the way, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to chat, that's why I'm here for these minutes, besides trying to be accountable to all of you for my weight loss. It's not that there's anybody specifically that I'm accountable to on here. It's just I know I enjoy going live because I'm my father's kid and I'm histrionic and I subconsciously like attention, although I prefer positive attention, obviously. I just know that if I say I'm going to do something, there's something in me that says, I told all these people out in YouTube land that I'm going to do thus and such. And I even showed them a chart, what my plans and my goals are. So now I have to be accountable. And for whatever reason, it works. I mean, if those of you that have been with me a long time, since like, I don't know, 2017, 18, something like that, you know how much more I weighed. You know how big and fat I was. And you know how I look now. And you also know that back when I was big and fat, I said, I am going to be accountable. Well, in so many words, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to do this. And I did it. I didn't lose as much as I wanted to. I'm not at my goal weight. But I was 14 pounds, I think, when I started. And I'm down in the 180s now. So, I mean, yeah, it took years. But I stayed accountable and it happened. So I thought, well, I really would like to see myself at my goal weight or at least close to it. How am I going to do that? Well, the only way I know that has worked for me is A, to log or at least write down the foods I eat and be aware of it. And B, have accountability. Even if you guys aren't saying, hey, Dee Dee, you need to get out there and walk, or Dee Dee, you need to watch what you eat. Even if you don't say that, subconsciously, again, so everything's subconscious. In my mind, I say, oh, gotta get up and walk because YouTube, I gotta make that YouTube video. And it works. Because seriously, y'all, I was rolling back and forth going, oh, I just want to stay in bed. I'm enjoying sleeping. It feels so comfortable. And it got later and later compared to normal everyday walks. And I was like, oh, shoot, I got to get up and walk. I got to go make my video. I got to go edit my other videos so they know which day was which. And I did it. Before I walked, I actually edited my video. So you'll notice now the titles have changed, many of them, with the actual days listed on them. You know, day 5, day 6, whatever. Because I didn't have that right before. Anyway. So I did that, and now I'm walking, and I need to pull up the stupid sock or take it off. I don't know. I'm not enjoying this constant having to pull my sock up garbage. But it is what it is. I keep walking my sock off my foot. It's hard to find decent socks, y'all. Where do you guys get your socks from? And I'm talking about either socks that go up to your ankle. Oh, now there's something in my shoe. Hold on a minute. Oh, this is driving me crazy. No, it was just the way the sock folded. ankle socks, like up to your ankle, or even little footy socks that go like to the back of your foot. That stay on though, that don't go down. Walmart, okay. Oh, thanks, Adeline. Good to see you. For get socks that will hold onto my foot, not go down under my foot, yet, be decent socks. And I don't need super thick socks either. Yeah, I need to know which ones though. So I wear about a size 8.5, sometimes 9 in shoes. Didn't used to be like that. My feet used to be like at a 7, 7.5 when I was younger. But now I'm in like an 8.5, 9. I need to, maybe you could send me some pictures of the packs you would recommend in my email, delusiondispeller@gmail.com. Oh, the black ones. Yeah, could you just send me a photo of the socks you would recommend? I know I prefer the white ones for walking because they say something about the black ink isn't good for like when you're exercising and stuff because it bleeds into your skin, or I don't know. I haven't done enough research on it, but I just feel better about wearing the white ones. Or even like patterned ones are fine too, if they're like lighter patterned. Just something that'll stay on my darn foot. I have another sock on. It's not even two of the same socks, thankfully. I only have to pull the one up constantly. The other sock is a pattern sock. I think Mommy Mars sent them to me way back when. They probably come from China, and they're weird. They look little tiny socks, and if you pull them, they like stretch around your foot, and they stay on. They don't slip at all. So maybe I need Mommy Mars to send me more of those socks, because I can't find a lot of mine, although they're probably in the laundry. But you guys know I have to go to the laundromat to do laundry, so it's not an often thing that we do, as often as we can. I don't have any money left right now from my last check. Had to pay lots of bills. Paid my mechanic finally, which he was happy about. So still owe him more money, but at least he got some good chunk of it. You wear black leggings a lot in winter? Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. You don't want the socks to clash with the leggings. I get that. Totally get that. I got my leggings on too today. I think you call them leggings. I don't know. They're probably more like pants. I got my plaid ones. These were from Mommy Mars too. Pretty sure. She sends me lots of nice things. Between her and my ex-husband's wife, that is my fashion furnishings, pretty much. Unless I go out to Makokata to visit relatives, then I go hit their Goodwill and get me some nice things. Oh, I love leggings. I used to laugh when women would say that, like, oh, I won't wear anything but leggings. Unfortunately, during my job, I have to have pockets, and I have not found any leggings with pockets yet, although I know they exist. I have not found any. So I have to wear the regular pants to work, unfortunately. I know, Michi. I'm coming back that way, girl. I'm coming back. You hear her mournful cry over there. Meow, meow. The meow changes to, Mommy, come back. Makes me feel so sad. But if I don't get my walk in, I will regret it, because I won't reach my goals. So I have to keep on hoofing it. Hey, girl. I'm right here. I'm back. I'm back. Mommy's back, Mimi. Meechy Meech. What are you looking for? You eating some grass? Kitties love to eat grass. Let's look at my shadow. Ooh, my beautiful thin shadow. Look, I only have a little tiny. This is how you can tell if you've lost weight. Turn to the side. See if you got a belly punch in the shadow. Just a little one right here. Little bit. Yes, it's very rural. I do live in a very small town. I'm not sure how many people. I'll have to look that up for you. Thanks for hanging with me, by the way. You are my longest hanger-oner today, Adeline. I love your name, by the way. It's very old-fashioned, has a nice ring to it. Adeline. I think there's some song they used to sing about Adeline. It's kind of a crooner type song. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, Adeline, oh, Adeline, something. Who knows? Maybe you know it. You probably get that a lot. I will not say, I won't sing it. Oh, yeah. Right, I won't sing that. But I do like your name. I will not do that to you. Mine was always, Laura is the name in the misty light. My priest years ago used to get on one knee and sing that to me as I would come up the parking lot to go into the church or to go to school, which was kind of connected. And unfortunately, as much as he adored little children, there were some bad things that happened that I won't get into. But he was like a family friend. I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better at all. I was a kid. And no, I thought it was cute. And I ran into his arms and gave him a hug. I was a little girl, little girl. When I used to work in schools, it was nothing for like the kids to come up and hug you and just be so happy to see you and stuff. But yeah, stuff happens, stuff happens. People are human and fallible, and I believe Satan is very much alive and well in some forms. Whether you believe in a literal Satan or just evil or bad things in the world, there is no denying that there is bad that happens. I'm usually a positive person. I don't focus on it, but I am aware of it. I am. And I was laying in bed this morning thinking about, like, for years I had nightmares and just really bad, icky thoughts I couldn't get rid of. And I'm laying there in bed thinking, oh, all it takes is literally just letting my mind go into one thought and then just expounding on it and building on it. Almost how you write a movie or a play. And I'm laying there going, you know what? It also only takes me not to go there. Not to allow that first thought to happen. And not to build onto it. So I didn't allow my mind to go to, serial killers and all that negative junk. There's times, I investigate and look into things and comment on them. But I don't get deep into things like for day after day, like I did with Chris Watts. Ugh, I got way too into that mess and ended up hooking up with some people that, like online, turned out to be very unsavory characters and apparently still are. And I don't want to go down that path again because it almost ruined me, almost ruined my marriage, my reputation. And I don't mean like I'm some kind of, wonderful person that has this great rep. But, reputation of being a decent person. I don't want to be portrayed as something I'm not. So, yeah, it was too much. That's why I don't do true crime stuff on a regular basis, although I'll comment once in a while. I don't like getting deeply into stuff like that. I'll discuss it, but I won't linger there. Ugh, so mucusy this morning. But walking will clear out your lungs too, so. Yeah, that hit people hard for sure, of course. As it should. If it doesn't bother somebody, that makes me a little bit leery of them. No, a lot leery of them. Yeah, I can't overdo the negativity. So we are at the almost 25 minute mark. Yep, 25 minutes right now. We're over the 25 minute mark. That's good. We're practicing up for the next week, which will be the 30-minute mark. Because I think I'm only going to go 1 week before I switch. Because there's no point in lingering on the lower minutes if I can do more. Thank you. Oh, cool. Yoga's awesome. People think yoga is easy little, oh, I can do that. That movement's easy. Go and try yoga. Do yoga for 10 minutes. Tell me it's easy. Oh my gosh. How do I join you at yoga? I couldn't unless you film it. I don't know where you are, so. No, I used to think that too. I used to think, oh, I'll just do yoga. That's like light stretching. Yeah, okay. No, it's not. It's not. But yes, I have done yoga. I'm not into the whole new agey aspect of it, but the stretches are really good. And I can tell you, all of you born again Christian people out there that are like, oh, yoga, oh, that's taboo, that's new agey. One thing I will say about yoga, even if you don't get into the new age metaphysical end of things, the movements are very strategic and they definitely do what they say they're going to do. There are people that have lost weight with yoga. There are people that have improved their health with yoga. Oh, that's awesome, Adeline. I'm Messianic Jewish, but I do have some faith beliefs based on the Word of Faith movement. I just don't call myself Word of Faith anymore because I don't want to be seen as like some kind of cultish, controlling person, because I'm not. It is a religion, yes. I believe it's based on the Hindus, maybe. So I'm not into all that end of things. Not that I would ever mistreat somebody that is Indian or Hindu by any means. People are people to me. I do the best I can to love as many of them as I can. The evil ones, well, I just say, Yahweh, you have to love them for me. Because there are just some that do unspeakable things to human beings and animals and the earth, and yeah. You're praying to God. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of like going to an AA meeting. They talk about the higher power. Well, I know the highest power, not the higher power. The highest power. That always bothered me about CODA, which was Codependence Anonymous. They would say, oh, and then you have to go to your higher power. And I'm like, what higher power? He's not higher than me. He is the highest. He is way above all the other powers, mine and others included. So, yeah, that's how I feel about him. Anyway, I gotta show you guys something here. I'm always showing you guys something. Let me show you. Hold on. Look at my garden bed. My raised garden bed, which I need to get soil from with my next paycheck and start my garden. And by the way, I did ask on the last video if anybody knew what to plant in a garden bed, a raised garden bed. Because it doesn't compute in my mind how I'm going to have things grow in something with a wooden bottom on them. Because I keep feeling like it should be down in the dirt in order to grow, because it just logically makes sense to me. But if anybody's ever planted in a garden bed, please fill me in. What shall I plant in the garden bed? And leave your comments down below. Here I have a patch, and there I have sort of a patch where I can put some stuff in. I don't know. I don't have my door frame this year, so there's nothing to deter any of the creepies that might get into my garden. So let's check out the kitchen here so far. Minus the Instapot lid. We're going to put that where it belongs, over here. So this is what I come home to every day. I did vacuum the rug yesterday, y'all. Check it out. It's vacuum. Yeah, that's the kitty food they were eating last night. Matthew put that down for them. But there we go. I still got to do dishes, but it is Shabbat. We don't do dishes on Shabbat. I will show you my painted cupboards when I get them painted. I might even do the cupboards blue to match the wall. I don't know, though. To me, that's too clashy. I like the gray contrast theme. So, but it's much better than it's ever been before. Much better. And this thing is over here with the blue curtain thing, and I got everything pretty much arranged in there. Still haven't gone through this because I have been super busy this week with work. I will do that either I close Shabbat with Havdalah, or I will do it tomorrow after church. Oh, we're starting a church membership thing tomorrow. We're becoming members of the church. No, you never thought you'd hear me say that. I know. But yes, we're doing it. Because I really like this church that we go to. We've only gone there once, but I've gone there in the past. So I kind of know what it's about. And I really like it. And there's no better time than the present to finally plug in and be part of something. Unfortunately, or maybe it's not unfortunate, I don't know. It's over in Iowa, not here in Illinois. So it's a little bit of a drive, but it's not terrible. It's just down a couple towns and then over the bridge. But it'll be fun to be part of something again and feel part of something again. And the only way you can be part of anything there is you have to be a member. And maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I didn't used to think so, but maybe that prevents people that are just, on the cray spectrum from getting in there and leading things. I could be wrong. That's just a thought that popped in my head. Anywho, um, yeah, that's about it. The only other room to show you, which isn't really done yet, but getting there. Speaking of Chris Watts, remember my statues? My statue that I made of the girls, Bella and Cece. Yeah, I still have that here. It reminds me to really pray for their families and people that are touched by tragedy from people that have lost their minds or just are evil. My desk needs serious help over there. Like I said, Sunday. All this is getting done on Sunday. But this is my office now. My dresser is in here with my clothes. Oh, and we moved this shelf in here. Remember the one that was in the bathroom? That's now in here. I'll probably start putting some clothes on there. Eventually, the neighbors said they have a dresser to give us. So we're either going to put it in place of this one that has seen better days, or we are going to put it somewhere else. I don't know where. I'm not sure. So that's pretty much the shape of things at this point in the Dee Dee household. I'm just gonna head off of here now. I am done with my walk. I might take a few moments to just quietly contemplate life. And I will see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you, Adeline, for hanging out with me. Enjoy your yoga class. If you have a YouTube channel, I'd love to add you and have you be part of my many people that are on my YouTube channel. Good to meet you, Beth. I think I might have met you before, but I'm not sure. But thank you anyway for chatting with me and keeping me company because that always helps. So be blessed today. Shalom. Shabbat shalom, actually. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.